Hello, Musto0063 back for part 26 of I Want to Get Cultured 2. Last time I managed to complete the final boss, that was taking out stages 3 and 4 of Demon Lord Biff, and the platforming sections, and also phase 5, which is like the medley of bosses from stages 1 to 5. And yeah, main game done. Once again, apologies, I feel like I've done that about 1,000 times during this Let's Play already, but yeah, apologies again for the slowdown on that final boss. I kind of knew it was coming based on how Hideo's area went in how much slowdown there was on that one. The game does slow down on the final boss a little bit anyway, but yeah, with the added recording that was going on as well, yeah, noticeably slower and considerably easier than it otherwise would have been. I think it was about an hour and a quarter in total to beat the final boss, and yeah, running at normal speed, I don't think I'm going to beat the boss in as little time as an hour and a quarter. I am not that good. So yeah, it is what it is. Hopefully it's not too disappointing for all of you. So yeah, with the final boss and the main game complete, I'll open up another door in the bottom of the hub world. We went down the tower, and we found ourselves in this area, which contains Stage X. So without any further ado, let's go check out Stage X. And joy upon joy, what do we have first off? We have I Want to Be the Crimson, which ordinarily would have me coiling in horror, quaking in my boots, shuddering uncontrollably. But actually, in this instance, not so much. This is actually probably one of the, maybe because it's the first one up, I'm not quite sure, but one of the easier screens in Stage X, definitely. And yeah, hopefully it's not going to cause me too many problems. And if I can just pull off this last little jump, yay, cool. Well, there you go. A minute for the first save. Basically, at the boss, the tricky bit at the bottom there is getting past the fruit. Once you get past that, you've got the spike jump over the. So it's a bit difficult to demonstrate now, but if I maybe go down here, yeah, you've got to get over this spike, over that spike. It's going to be very, it's going to be almost impossible for you to actually demonstrate this now. I think. Oh, I can at least demonstrate this. So yeah, you've got to jump over there, which can be a little tricky, but not, yeah. With these two spikes to jump up here, normally they're not there, so don't just make a small jump over that spike. You've got to make a long jump over that one. At this point in time, I think I'm stuffed. Yeah, that block then becomes fake. That's only because I'm now at the top here. But yeah, the spike that sort of I'm shooting here now. That's a very awkward trigger, and you can say you can't backtrack down because I think that block that we previously saw was fake. It prevents us getting back up. We also have some spikes that chase us down, so I think you've got to get in that little inlet below where the spike is now in one movement. So you want to sort of go slightly to the right of that spike, jump up completely vertically, spike will go away, and then move into that little gap. You also then need to make a cliff jump out of there to reach the save because yeah, it looks like there's a big gap there, but no, there's a block there. Which if we just did a dip jump off of that little ledge over there, yeah, we'd find that block in our way, and we'd fall to our death. So yeah, it's not so bad when you know it's there though. So now we're going to take part 2 of Round and Round the Mulberry Bush, or Round and Round the Cherry Block, which isn't too tricky really at all. That was absolutely awful. I mean, I tend to like to just get that spike appearing on screen every time, just so I can actually see it's there. I mean, it doesn't really sort of impact too much, I guess, on the jump I have to make, but I've always just liked getting it out there just so I can see it. Let's not restart the whole screen again. But to be honest, once I can actually get up there and pull off that jump, I think the rest of the screen, to be honest, should be fairly straightforward. So yeah, that jump's really not so bad, neither is that. And there's a bit of a weave there you have to do because, well, you saw a spike kind of stick out there from the left-hand wall, which is probably going to catch you out first time you do it. It certainly did me, obviously. But yeah, it's not much of a weave, frankly. So yeah, just move to the right to avoid that spike that sticks out, and then all you've got to do is jump between the two spikes over on the left-hand side. It's nowhere near as narrow as a gate jump or anything like that. So yeah, it's a pretty straightforward screen actually, and yeah, I'm not too disappointed with it, or haven't got too much to complain about in the slightest. Reset that. That brings us to I Want to Be the Neon, which is, as you can see here, a dot kid type thing. Well, I'll come back to that in a minute because yeah, this one's probably going to take quite a while. It gives me an opportunity to say that yeah, Stage X is a collection of 20 screens, and yeah, much like stages 1 to 5 in the main game, But unlike stages 1 to 5, damn it. Unlike stages 1 to 5, we haven't got 2 screens from 10 games. We've got 1 screen from 20 games. So yeah, mixing things up a little bit more. So obviously, as we've seen here, this is the second screen of Stage X. First was it was a crimson screen, and yeah, we're no longer on. I want to be the crimson. So 20 screens from 20 games rather than 20 screens from 10 games, 2 screens per game. Oh god, that was way too close there. I don't know why I'm taking my time there. That's silly. Okay, that was done incredibly quickly. The 2 previous goes where I've cleared this screen. So obviously first off, and then again, I keep referring to this test sort of run I did before actually deciding when I want to do this Let's Play. But I don't know. I'm almost not sure really why I bothered to do Stage X on that. Stage X was not going to be the thing that was going to determine whether or not I did the Let's Play. But anyway, I did do this actually on the test one, it was that screen was the second save there is really not so bad at all. It's the first screen and the bit on the middle left there which causes a lot of problems. Well, what can I say? It's gone by very quickly. The very final bit, when you do the weave drop and get through the narrow gap, you return to regular Kid. You obviously have to do a couple of gate jumps in quick succession there. But again, I generally find that actually gate jump to gate jump isn't such a bad manoeuvre once you sort of get into a rhythm on it. So I don't have too many problems with that last manoeuvre at all. What? That's completely the wrong place to go. I don't know why I'm trying to. Why am I trying to go there? That's so stupid. There's a platform a platform lower down over there on the left is where I'm supposed to go. Okay, that was awful. Just completely misremembering where the hell, or completely just not paying attention to where the hell I actually need to go on screen. That was awful. This is I want to deliver a letter. I'm not sure if these things falling are meant to be parcels or that's the sort of the reference to letters here or anything. What the hell happened there with the timing? I think if I rush this, which is again how I cleared this screen before, the parcels or whatever, all these blocks. Oh my god, blocks at least shouldn't be. Oh, maybe I took too long over here. I don't know. But I sort of assumed that it worked. The timing works out nicely, so that when you go through that gate jump, that the parcels aren't there to whack you. But maybe you have to go. Maybe you do have to go a bit more gung ho than what I'm doing at the moment in order for that timing to work. Because I'd like to be able to do that. Because the last thing I want to be doing, to be honest, is piddling about on the middle conveyor belt. While the parcels are mucking about. Dang it. I'd like to just get through quickly without having to because there are spikes on the floor. The conveyor belts move you quite quickly, and I don't want to spend any more time on the conveyor belts than I otherwise would have to. So that timing worked out. Pretty nicely. Probably not going to be able to replicate that, unfortunately, but oh well. It shouldn't kill me. Good. Oh no! Bother! Well, it didn't take me that long to get up to there, so I'm hoping the screen isn't going to take too long. But that's not going to be good timing at all. I think I died on the spikes there anyway, but I think I maybe want to wait one more cycle then. The trouble is I don't know when that cycle is. And now we'll never know on that one because I unfortunately died on a spike before getting anywhere near it. But I think clearly there was going to be a good cycle and a bad cycle in terms of the timing. Like that one's pretty good. I'm hoping it's not going to be just pot luck in terms of in terms of whether I get a good cycle or a bad cycle. I'm hoping I'll be able to time it out nicely in the future. But okay, good. And let's hopefully not mess up on this. Good. Fine. Yeah, the top bit there is really not so bad at all. I think the middle bit there is probably the most tricky bit. Anyway, what? That's not saving anymore. Was it a one-time only save thing? That definitely did save, didn't it? Anyway, I want to be the Neurosis. And you may have seen a secret detected that appeared at the beginning of this, when the screen first came, was first up there. And Yeah, well, I guess we're going to go for that. It's kind of annoying to do because it means I've got to do a bit of backtracking through this screen. But yeah, to be honest, I actually think the area where the bit where the secret is on this screen is not the difficult bit. It's to be honest, getting to the first save, that's actually the tricky bit. There are a few really annoying jumps, long jumps through, not gate jumps, but yeah, this jump for example, I'm not a fan of whatsoever. That one should be fine. I shouldn't have a problem with that one. But yeah, this one, it's going actually pretty well. That for the most part at the moment. But yeah, I don't like that one. This one as well. Oh my god, that one I think is the worst one. I don't know how to make that platform now, no. And I'm probably gonna mess up horribly now. And it's gonna take me ages to get up to actually make this jump again now, isn't it? Oh, not too bad. Yeah, 1 in 3 is not so bad. But yeah, this jump here where you've got to do a long jump through that gate jump, which and the spikes there actually are closer than they are on this jump, and then obviously land on the that's no good at all. Land on the block low down. That is a really tricky jump. I don't like it at all. Here's hoping, as I say, I can actually get to it reasonably frequently, and we can just pull it off in not too long. But yeah, what can I say? The first save on this screen is a bit of a pain. The secret is actually, the secret is on the route or the path to getting out of the screen for the second half of it. So it's not too bad, although it does obviously just elongate the screen. Yes. Cool. Okay, first half didn't take too long. The other option I suppose you could do, which I can't really do now, is I guess you could make the F jump up to the block there, that's my height now to the left, and then walk off that ledge and do a double jump through. Maybe that works out perfectly if you do that, I don't know. I don't think I've ever tried that actually. Maybe the spike above you falls on you and prevents you from actually doing that, but I don't know. But yeah, anyway, I've pulled off the jump that I wanted to. Pulled off the jump I wanted to, and it didn't turn out to be that bad, thankfully. So, continuing on with the rest of the screen. I don't think we actually have a border kill here. We do have a border kill there, okay, but we don't have a. It's a border kill only if you go off the screen entirely. So I can actually I can have my head go off screen. But if my feet or my shoes go off screen, then that's the trigger for the kill. Okay, fine. So good to know. Yeah, I think you'd almost have to do that. Have to have that in place in order to make the some of the jumps there up there at the top. So yeah, this jump's not especially nice. That whoa! Oh man, come on! I swear I held the right button there to move. To move back on solid ground, but apparently not. Blah. Oh, Blair, that jump's annoying. There's probably this jump here is actually kind of annoying. And almost everything's being annoying at the moment. No, oh, wow! I made the jump I didn't think I had, and then just completely, yeah. Well, I thought I'd lost my double jump, so I didn't think I was going to make that. So yeah, obviously pulled out of it. Yeah, that jump there is not nice. I'm very disappointed actually in having. Well, one of the deaths there was absolutely stupid, but yeah, having now done that. Wow, are you serious? On the lack of skill on those cliff jumps, that's absolutely appalling. Yeah, so disappointed having cleared that twice, now obviously 3 times, but it was going so horribly wrong. Okay, so keep your eye on the very top left of the screen. The spike that was up there went away. So, in fact, pending disasters, we're going to get to the secret area. Fantastic. I mean, we're stuck here now. Merry Easter. Do the eggs, find the hidden Easter egg. As far as I'm aware, there is literally nothing I can do in here. I can't even, infinite jump or do anything, so it's just literally, I mean, you get the achievement for it, so that's fine. But, yeah, that is all there is to do on it. But at least that's done. I don't have to worry about that anymore. But obviously, you can see, yeah, we had to go pretty much all the way over to the right-hand side of the screen to trigger out that spike on the far left-hand side of the screen, and then go around the half of the screen at least a second time. And dang it! Yeah, to get over to the secret area. But it's yeah, that's done now. Thankfully, don't have to worry about that anymore. Now I can just concentrate on clearing the screen properly, which obviously I've pretty much done now once already, in terms of obviously getting to the point where oh wow, slow down, lag, or whatever, and just jumped way too early there. But anyway, yeah, I've obviously, pretty much, that was just way too early on that jump. Pretty much cleared the screen, given that I've had to go all the way around to trigger the spike out to get to the secret anyway. That's not going to make it either. I'm messing up that jump. Again, I'm sort of nervous about not... Again, if I'm going to fail that, I feel like at least if I don't make the landing there, because it's long jump, then somehow in my head I justify that more than doing an off-screen, than dying due to the off-screen border kill. But yes, cool. Moving on. I want to be the minimal. Can I save there? I can. Good. This is an awkward little screen that might take me a while. I think I want to be the minimal is a 100 floor screen or an X floor screen. I can't remember whether it is 100 or whether it's or some other number. But yeah, X there stood for some other number, but whatever it is, I think it's 100. Although it could be 50. I think this is the final screen. So this is in theory the hardest screen it's the last screen at least anyway. I suppose it doesn't necessarily mean it's the hardest, but difficulty-wise, you'd sort of expect it to be. But anyway, yeah, the hardest screen for my want to be the minimal. So yay. And yes, of course, based on what I've just said, I have actually. Can I just walk off there? I can. I think I could have walked. I think I did. And I did walk off there. I just jumped too high and hit the spike, which is very annoying. But it's good to know that I seem to have, again, not through me purposely doing it or getting in a line or anything like that. But yeah, good to know that it looks like at least that I have a decent align that allows me to just walk off that ledge, because I don't fancy doing a stop with the lag. I don't fancy doing a jump up between the two spikes on the ceiling and then doing a double jump in order to clear that bit. Would much rather just walk off the edge of the ledge. But I don't think I'm really rubbing up against any walls, so assuming I continue to do that, I don't know why I was rushing me at the top there, that was stupid. But assuming I'm not rubbing up against any walls, I should still continue to have the good align in order for that manoeuvre to be straightforward. Yes, seems so. That's awful. What the hell? Anyway, if you look to the bottom, no, I can't really get there at the moment anyway. But if you look, I suppose I could. But if you look, I mean, this screen is completely symmetrical, so you could go literally either way here. You could also, for example, I'm going right here initially, because I just typically want to go. I don't know actually. I'd say I typically want to go left to right for most of it actually, but I'm finding that I'm going right to left at the top. I think maybe actually that's because the bottom bit goes left to right, but again, because it is completely symmetrical. Like for example here, I could backtrack and go to the right now, but I just, for whatever reason, I've got a sort of I've always sort of done it in going in the direction that I've been going so far, so I don't want to sort of disrupt my usual pattern for this. So yeah, we'll keep plugging away at it the way I'm doing it, the directions I'm going. But again, because it is completely symmetrical, you could approach this completely differently. So for example, just give it a few goes. I could go this way initially. I'm not going to bother too much with that now because it's not the way I'm used to. It's the way I really want to go. So I don't feel like getting frustrated, dying on a route that I typically couldn't take. But pick a route, pick a direction that suits you. At the moment, unfortunately, no direction. No direction seems to be suiting me. We're having to. There are a couple of circles which are now gone because I've hit this switch at the top here. Really? Why? I mean, this is a tricky screen. Don't get me wrong. It is what I think the final screen. I want to be the minimal, a progressively harder needle game. So this isn't easy by any means. But are you serious? Seriously, what? But I think it's it should be the bit at the bottom that's the most tricky. But I seem to be having a huge difficulty, or the most frustrating bit, certainly for me at the moment, is getting down to the bottom. I'm just not finding the gaps in this drop, which is just silly, and I can't do it that way. I tried double jumping there to stump my fall a bit more, but that's absolutely awful because I need my double jump in order to go over to, in this case, the right hand side to reach one of the ledges. So I can't do it like that. I've got to position myself with just a regular jump. So ugh. The screen's not going. Yeah, by this point in time, the screen is now not going so well. As I say, we're in stage X. If I want to get cultured, this is not this is not. I knew. Even before I set off on that jump, I for some reason thought. I just thought I'm actually going to hit those mini spikes there. I don't know why I thought that, but yeah. So, I mean, as soon as I made the sudden movement, which was just again completely unnecessary, I know I did it. But yeah, I actually knew that I'd done that. No! That seriously, that little manoeuvre there as well, going from that platform to the other platform. I'm also just ever so slightly worried about, again, lag or slowdown occurring to the. I can't believe that drop. I can't believe it. It doesn't look that narrow to me. Maybe that's a lot harder than I'm giving it credit for. That drop, but I didn't expect that to be causing me anywhere near the amount of problems it has. That's insane. Again, with it being completely symmetrical, it wouldn't help. I don't think it would help to do that on the other side of the screen. There's no real benefit to that whatsoever. Wow, this is going horribly. The first 4 screens have all been pretty nice. Can't really complain about those. But well, I guess we're probably going to hit a sticking point somewhere, and yeah, it's this one. Okay. I probably can't walk off that, which is going to be irritating. Okay, I got lag at the worst possible point in time there. What I actually wanted to do there was, which is unusual, is jump and actually bonk my head on the ceiling to make myself fall quicker, but then move to the right. So it's an unusual sort of occurrence there where I actually did want to bonk my head, but the lag and the slowdown meant that I moved to the right way quicker than I would have wanted to. Flip. Man, that bit at the bottom is a pain. Just looking at the... okay, so I've got to pull off a gate jump and then a long jump after that. Okay. I mean, I've got a safe platform to stand on there to assess the situation when I get down there, I suppose, but I think it's probably useful to know in advance what I'm getting into for like the final manoeuvre. That's terrible. I'm keeping an eye on the time, but as I say, I don't want to spend like too long on any one screen. I feel like I've not needed to. The other thing as well, I mean, it would be absolutely wonderful. Obviously, I've not cut throughout the rest of this Let's Play. I did the secret screen, but that was a secret screen, and I also did like the boss. Really. Also did 2 of the 4 on the boss rush, where I ended up just sort of saying, well, I've got nothing else to say. I've sort of reached that point on this screen, and it's also got to the point now where this is actually as well getting rather frustrating. But so I mean, I would love to sort of not cut during the regular game, or regular platforming, if you will. But seriously, okay, yeah, the next time I get down to the bottom, I'll either do it or I'll cut because. Yeah, that's incredible. Wow. I mean, the lag's not helping here either. I mean, it's still present. I don't know why. This is just going to be... I feel like this Let's Play from Stage 4 onwards is just going to be dreadful. Because it's just... not ruining it, but just contributing to... making the game... oh my god! Making the game easier than it perhaps otherwise would be. Or just royally screwing me over and making me just suffer ridiculously clumsy deaths and get me overly frustrated on things that I should never normally get that frustrated on. I don't know why the slowdown and the lag has just reared its head so much. That's just awful. From it feels like stage 4 onwards. I don't know what happened. Why did it suddenly become so much more prevalent? I don't understand. At this point in time, I'm almost thinking about cutting, frankly, even without another go at the bottom, because I'm not getting anywhere near it. I'm just making really, really stupid mistakes now. I don't want to say I'm rushing too much or anything like that, but yeah, seriously, this bit at the top is not difficult. There's like a couple of twin spikes to jump over, a single spikes to jump over, and things to not just walk into. The top bit is not difficult at all. I'm just dying way too flipping much on everything, and mainly the bit at the top. And I'm not getting anywhere near as many goes on the bit at the bottom as I would like, and this is, yeah, just turning out absolutely horribly now. Oh, good grief. I probably will cut that and not show all the footage there from the point of view where I said I was going to cut it, because that was an absolute train wreck, that screen. Oh, good God. Right, let's move on. I want to be the Justice. Right, so if I remember correctly, there is a spike wall trigger here, which is going to be right in the way. Yes. Okay, I remember there was a spike wall. I couldn't quite remember where the safe spot was on it. So it looked like the spikes actually, when they found out that they that the middle was going to be where the safe spot was. Really? This is actually going to be slightly irritating. I wonder if I can just test something. No, I can't do that. Let's rub against that wall. This first bit might actually be just me testing. Okay, that's fine. So we'll rub against that wall and we'll save. Fine. That's not going to have to spend ages doing that at least. Cool. So let's figure that out. And good. Fine. Oh no, we're not done yet. No, we're not done yet. Why did I celebrate? I saw a save right above me. I didn't appreciate that there was a sort of a corner jump left that I have to pull off. But anyway, the timing of that worked out really nicely. So I think this shouldn't take too long. Oh, I didn't trigger the bloody spikes. Lovely. So yeah, dip into the middle of that spike and then up. What? Did I wait too long there or what? Now I've lost my. Now I feel like I've lost my timing as to when I'm going to rush this. I have, haven't I? I should be doing it immediately, methinks, or at least when one of the spike balls on the floor is shot. Why? And again, I've just spent ages aligning myself properly. Why am I not walking along the? Why am I not walking off the ledge? Because that's going to be far easier. And yeah, I spent the time setting that up. So why the hell not do it? Does that go all the way to the left? It does. Okay, yeah, fine. It's not even really as narrow as a corner jump anyway, that. So, yeah, anyway. But yeah, first save on the screen is pretty straightforward, to be honest. Second one, I think not quite so much. We've got to pay attention to these spike balls, which are continually floating around, and yeah, make some narrow, tricky jumps all the while. Yeah, avoiding the bloody. Okay, that timing on that is going to absolutely suck. I feel like I need to perhaps rush right from the beginning, and we'll see what happens. So yeah, okay, wait for that one to go through there. As soon as the okay, that obviously didn't work, but yeah, as soon as that spike falls out the way, make it over to this ledge and then jump immediately. Okay, that actually works. Cool, good. Because if I had to work out the timing for when I needed to jump on or set myself for the timing on that, that would be horrid. But yeah, thankfully that's the moving straight from the start seems to work out very nicely for that. Good. Okay, that one. Okay, so we've got to be careful here. There's a fake floor there. I think the other one's also fake. So we're going to have to jump up through. Oh wow! Of course, that one's not. I've messed my timing up now. The one I don't know why. For some reason, I thought that floor was going to give away as well. There's no way that would be the case, or it'd just be you just end up stuffed. So yeah, that was awful. So yeah, I need to time this very well so that oh wow, bumped my head there, terrible. But yeah, I need to time it well so that I can pretty much as soon as I land on that platform. I can then jump away and yeah, avoid the moving spike wall or spike block. Sorry, I didn't want to say spike ball because that's what I'm referring to as these blue things. So yeah, spike block rather than spike wall. Right. Yeah, and then jump away. Good. Of course, this spike ball's going up vertically, so we need to be quick here. It's kind of annoying. That's all fake as well. Let's not mess up this jump, please. Good. Okay. Not exactly sure how many screens I've cleared. I think that's 6. I think I might leave that there. Yeah. Calmed down a little bit after from the Justice screen there, which wasn't too bad. But man, that I want to be the minimal screen. Was pissing me off. I think that was the fifth screen, so it will be 6 done. So it's about a third of the way through. Yeah, we'll leave this next screen, which I think is I want to be the meltdown. I want to stop the meltdown. Yes, we'll save that for next time. 6 screens done, a third of stage X. But yeah, probably take a little bit of a break after that. I want to be the minimal screen, because yeah, getting very, very frustrated with that. That was really rather annoying. The rest of the stage, well, so far, the other 5 screens. Before that, and indeed the Justice screen, no problem whatsoever. Got through all that really, really nicely. No complaints whatsoever. That minimal screen though, ugh, that was a shocker. So yeah, this might well be a 3-part series, I guess, through stage X. Although that is obviously dependent on me doing somewhat as well as I've done this time around. But anyway, yeah, I'll leave it there with roughly a third of stage X done, and we will pick up. We'll pick up stage X and continue on with first off with I Want to Stop the Meltdown next time. Until then, cheerio.